Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Good morning,
sir.
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 Good morning, sir.
Okay, we will continue from advanced material. I'll discuss some odd numbers. By this weekend, everybody has to complete the parabola mains and second exercise in IP fully. Tomorrow, I'll try to discuss first 50 questions at least. Whatever is, you can try to complete more, minimum 50 questions. All right. I'm sure many of you are worried about your IP exams. All right, but don't worry from now. Then you can worry from the last, let us say after 27th of this month or something like that. All right, 10 days I think is good enough. Don't spend too much time. Okay, some questions are very easy. It is not that advanced material means you'll have only tough questions. There are some easy questions also. Very first question you can see here. The equation of the parabola whose vertex is given, focus is given. Both have same x coordinate. If they are same x coordinate, they're in the same vertical line. Uh, 3,2 and 3,4, like this. So this is 3,2 and this is 3,4. They wanted equation of the parabola. Okay. If you want to do directly from the figure, it will be in the form of x minus h whole square equal to 4a into y minus k. H is 3. This gap is 2 units, that is a value. A equal to 2, so 4a equal to 8, but I should say mod 4a is 8. Similarly, mod a is 2. Because downward I have to take negative, so it will be minus 8 into y minus 4. Just expand, you will get x square minus 6x plus 9 equal to minus 8y plus 32. That is x square minus 6x plus 8y minus 23 equal to 0. So, if not, h comma k is 3 comma 4, h plus h comma k plus e is equal to 3 comma 2. From this you'll get h equal to 3, k equal to 4, k plus a equal to 2. From that you'll get a equal to minus 2. Put it in x minus h whole square equal to 4a into y minus k. Same answer again. Y minus 4. Sorry, I should have stopped. All of you, please turn on your videos. Okay, this is a very simple question. One should not think distance between the focus and vertex is always a. You have to say upward or downward. Okay, so here 4a is negative because of downward. Okay. Otherwise, the standard formulas we compare. H comma k is this, h comma k plus a, 3 comma 2. Get h value, k value, a value, put it in the standard vertical parabola x minus h whole square equal to 4a into y minus k. Okay, complete third question for those who completed this.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir,
Yes.
nothing, sir, nothing.
Okay. Okay, what is this first question? There are two parabolas, both look similar. Y square equal to 4a square minus 4ax. Another one is y square equal to 4b square minus 4bx. And both a and b are positive. Okay, they have same focus, same something they're asking. Y square, if I take minus 4a common, I'll get x minus a. Here, if I take minus 4b common, x minus b. Here, vertex is a comma 0. Here, vertex is b comma 0. Here, focus is normally a comma 0, but I have to add minus a to it. That is, a is replaced with minus a. Normally, h plus a comma 0. Here, that h is a and that a is minus a here, comma 0. H comma k, k is 0 anyway. So that is 0 comma 0. Oh, both have same focus. Here also focus is same. B plus minus b comma 0, which is 0 comma 0. Okay. So I think whatever a you take, the focus is always 0 comma 0. I think it will cover all the parabolas whose focus is origin and axis along x-axis. It may be like this, it may be like this, it may be like this or like this. Everything is covered here. As you keep on changing it, you get different parabolas with the same focus. Is it okay? Third question?
Yes, sir.
Anybody thought about the question earlier? I gave one parabola rolling over another parabola without sliding. You roll. I think if we can write equations properly, we can show it that in that video kind of thing. Desmos.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, that question you asked me, sir, parabola rolling without sliding.
Yes, please tell.
So would that roll only on one side or on both the sides?
Both the sides. Either to right or to left. Both together. Locus means all positions. So here a comma 2a should be inside y square equal to 6x and let us set. Yeah. Okay, y square equal to 6x. The parabola is like this. Its end of lattice rectum are 3 comma 6. No. 3 by 2 comma 3. This is 3 by 2 comma minus 3. And a comma 2a, the locus of that point is a straight line y equal to 2x like this. It is exactly passing through this point 3 by 2 comma 3. Okay. So this is y equal to 2x line. A general point on that is a comma 2a. It will not end of lattice rectum that a comma 2a because Here already 4a is 6 and this point is this. Okay. So basically what happens, parabola is there, lattice rectum is there, this is the region between them, and we want a comma 2a should lie, that is, it should be within this. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here. Just on figure directly I can tell 0 less than a less than 3/2 because a is x coordinate of the point, one end is 0, 0, one end is this. If you don't want to do that way, it should be inside the parabola s11 less than 0. It should be left of this line. What is this line? X equal to 3/2. Then as long as x coordinate is less than 3/2, you can do that also. What is this? S11 less than 0. And for line L11, maybe this side is less than 0 based on that. So if you put here, you'll get 2a whole square minus 6 into a should be less than 0. And L11 means a minus 3/2 less than 0. Actually, both are giving same answer. If they give different answer, we have to take intersection. Because here, if I take 2a common, I'll get a minus. If I take 4a common, I'll get a minus 3/2 less than 0. If you take number line 0 and 3/2, positive, negative, positive, 0 less than a less than 3/2. And a less than 3/2. Intersection of these two is this one. So again, same answer. So you can visualize it, or you can do by algebraically also. Okay, that parabola rolling question, answer is directrix of the fixed parabola. Okay, everybody clear about third question? Sorry, fifth question.
Yes, sir.
What is this? The axis of the parabola is along the line y equal to x, and the distance of vertex in the origin is equal to the vertex by the first quadrant. Okay, the seventh question is like this. We have y equal to x line. From the origin at a distance √2 on this line, we have vertex 13 first quadrant. So don't have to go on this side. Because this is √2, this angle is 45. Directly, this is √2 cos 45, √2 sin 45. I can say vertex is 1, 1. Okay. So this point is 1 comma 1. From here to here, length is 2 root 2 and this 45 degrees. So this point will be 2 root 2 cos 45, 2 root 2 sin 45. It will be 2 comma 2. Because this distance and this distance should be equal, I think I can draw directrix like this. This is vertex, this is focus. The midpoint of these two is vertex, means this is one of the point on the directrix and parallel to axis. Okay, so what is the directrix equation here? X plus y equal to 0, because this slope is 1, this slope is minus 1. So we know focus, we know directrix. Directly we can use the original definition. SP equal to Pn. X minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square equal to mod x plus y by root 2 square. X square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y plus 8 equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square by 2. I can bring 2 here. 2x square plus 2y square minus 8x minus 8y plus 16 equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. And I bring everything one side, I'll get x square minus 2xy plus y square minus 8x minus 8y plus 16 equal to 0. If they gave answer in a perfect square form, I can write this as x minus y whole square. And this that side take 8 common, I'll get x plus y minus 2. Okay, so basically focus and vertex are given, from that you can find directrix and then use that. This is method 1. Method 2, I want to use new definition of parabola. What is the new definition of parabola? Perpendicular distance to axis whole square equal to length of latus rectum into perpendicular distance to tangent at vertex. Okay. Axis is this, so x minus y by root 2 whole square. Length of latus rectum, this is root 2. 4a is 4 root 2. Okay, here a is equal to root 2. And perpendicular tangent vertex. Tangent vertex is this, x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. And if you take origin, which is on this side, and substitute in tangent vertex, it is negative. When you substitute a point on that side, which is x comma y, it should be positive. So I don't have to keep mod and directly write x plus y minus 2 by root. So here by 2, and I can send that side. We got x minus y whole square equal to 8 into x plus y minus 2. See, we got the same answer. You can do by new definition or first original definition. Is it okay? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope board is reasonably clear to you. Is there a lot of glare on the board, or you can manage?
Sir, little to no clear, sir.
Sir, only one at the right side, sir. Just beside the graph.
Okay.
Yes, sir. On where you kept hand there only.
Yes. Okay, those who completed can try 9th question. Okay, I'm going to erase this 7th one. Anybody needs more time? Okay, if you take a focal chord PQ, I think earlier we proved 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ is equal to 1 by A, which is 2 by 2A, which is 2 by semi-lattice rectum. Okay, because this is A plus AT square, this is A plus A by AT square, and when you simplify, we got that. Okay. Even though focal chord is changing, SP is changing, SQ is changing, 1 by SP plus 1 by SQ is always constant. We proved this property. Now they're calling this SP as A, this SQ as B, this semi-lattice rectum as C. That means 1 by A plus 1 by B equal to 2 by C. Now they're talking about A cube plus B cube compared to C cube. Is it greater or less? Okay. It is all about actually, in one sense, Jensen inequality, some kind of inequality, involving A and B. I guess we can do in different ways.
So here ABCL is HP.
Yes, correct. Always SP. We wrote that statement also earlier. SP, SL, and SQ are in HP. Here also A, C, B are in HP. You can even say C is a harmonic mean of A and B. Okay. So one way is A cube plus B cube by 2 is greater than or equal to square root of A cube into B cube. Arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean. Is it okay? Okay. Now this I can directly write it as root AB whole cube. Okay. This cube I can take it out. Now this is geometric mean of A and B. Obviously it will be greater than harmonic mean of A and B, na? Arithmetic mean greater than geometric mean greater than harmonic. So I can say this is greater than C cube directly. How did I prove from here to here? Geometric mean is greater than or equal to harmonic mean. For two numbers A and B, geometric mean is root AB and harmonic mean is 2AB by A plus B, which is exactly C here. Okay. From here, you will also get C is equal to 2AB by A plus B, or directly C is harmonic. Okay. So you can prove like this. Method 2. One by A plus 1 by B, right? Let me draw one graph. This is a graph of y equal to 1 by x cube. let me take 2 points here. I want to take x coordinate here as 1 by a and here 1 by b. Then this is 1 by a comma a cube. This is 1 by b comma b cube. Their midpoint is 1 by a plus 1 by b by 2. I should have a little bigger letters. Okay, this curve is y equal to 1 by x cube. This point is 1 by a comma a cube. This point is 1 by b comma b cube. This point is 1 by a plus 1 by b by 2 comma a cube plus b cube by 2. This point is, in fact, that is c comma a cube plus b cube by 2. Is it c or 1 by c? 1 by c. If this is 1 by c, straight below that, this point will be 1 by c comma c cube. You can easily see in the figure this y coordinate is greater than this. So a cube plus b cube by 2 is greater than or equal to c cube. A cube plus b cube is greater than or equal to 2c cube. First year in trigonometry, I use general inequalities extensively to prove many things. I'm sure in calculus also generators have done a lot of questions. You can even use that here and get the same thing. This is one way, this is one. So it is a simple thing, 1 by sp plus 1 by sq is equal to 1 by a. But the same thing asked in another way using the AM/HM inequality here. All of you remember this thing that we proved in the class, how 1 by sp plus 1 by sq is 1 by a? Today is Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursdays.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, if you are taking a cube plus b cube by 2 greater than or equal to root over a cube into b cube, then it should be greater than or equal to 2a cube b cube by a cube plus b cube. Sir.
Yeah, but I did not apply from here to here geometric mean rectangle harmonic mean. Only for this inner part I applied arithmetic mean rectangle harmonic, geometric mean rectangle harmonic.
So after that you cube the both sides, sir.
Yes, exactly. For this, when I cube it on both sides, that is this step.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, directly I would use AM greater than or equal to HM, but that is not going to give me this. It's going to be 2a cube b cube by a cube plus b cube. I don't want.
Yes, sir.
So I can still use this not only for cube. I can have power 4, power 5, power 6. Directly I cannot use AM greater than or equal to HM. Do this and then power n take it out and then use geometric mean greater than or equal to harmonic mean only for the inner part.
Sir, then this is true for everything, sir. Like a power n plus b power n always greater than 2c power n.
Yes, as long as n is positive. Not positive and should be more than 1 or positive number. 1 minute. What's the graph of 1 by Power n, when can you do power n on both sides? Yeah, as long as the positive is same.
Yes, sir.
Because when power is negative, it will be exactly reverse. Like 1 by x cube, 1 by x cube graph and all. Okay, this is we are done with the 9th. The 11th. Anyone want to give an idea for 11th question? Okay, this 9th one I am going to erase. Anybody any doubt or need time to copy? Okay. Regarding focal distance of any point on the parabola, we have only one formula. What is that? For x coordinate of a point on the parabola is x, what is the focal distance? X plus a, right? Okay. We proved how distance to focus is same as distance to directrix, and that is directly x plus a. As simple as that. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This question is very easy because especially in the circle equation there is no y term. If y term is there, it is little difficult to solve because the circle is little off and so forth. But here what happens, because it's symmetrical, these two have same x coordinate, these two have same x coordinate. Simply solve these two. You'll get a quadratic equation in terms of x, you'll get x values of these two. Simply in the place of y square, if you put 4x, you will get x square plus 4x minus 22x plus 40 equal to 0. This is solving the circle and parabola. Okay. So this is x square minus 18x plus 40 equal to 0. If required, you can find the roots. I don't think I need to find the roots. Okay. let roots be x1 comma x2. That means for these 2 points x coordinate is x1, for these 2 points x coordinate is x2. Then SA plus SB plus SC plus SD will be x1 plus A, again x1 plus A, x2 plus A, and again x2 plus A. That is 2 times x1 plus x2 plus 4A. Okay. So x1 plus x2, sum of the roots is 18. So 2 into 18 and 4A, y is equal to 4x, so 4A is 4. 40, 36 plus 4. If there is a y term, I think I have to keep the y term that side, everything else to other side, square it, substitute y square is this, I'll get a 4th degree equation with 4 different roots. That sum of the 4th degree equation, or sum of the roots and 4A you add, I think you can do that. I think I can make up a question like that. Here it is more easier. Okay, coming to that parabola rolling question. See, we have parabola like this. One time parabola is like this. After some time when it rolled, at one time it will be like this. At another time it may be like this. Okay, this one rolled like this, right? Okay. They will have common tangent every time. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Can I say with respect to common tangent, these are mirror image of each other?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Normally it is not correct if they have different length of focal length, but here for that is what you call length of lattice sector. They're same size. What I mean is from here to here, whatever is the distance, from here to this vertex of this, the distance is same. Distance is distance are same. Am I correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
That is because it is what pure rolling. There is no sliding. That's how much ever distance this traveled on this surface, this also has to travel that much only. Okay. Now, if they are mirror image of each other, can I say the focus of this is mirror image of focus of this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what is the locus of this one?
Directrix.
Yeah, we know
It's
image
not
of
a-
focus with it is directrix. If I draw figure properly, it will be directrix. I did not draw it. It would have been like this. Here also it would have been like this if I actually roll it properly. Okay, this focus will be here. Even if you let somebody say it will come almost vertical, even at that time, it will be somewhere here, but the focus will be on this line. Okay, because generally we don't draw parabola that nicely. If you draw, it is not like this. It is actually somewhat like this. Okay, and other parabola is somewhat like this and somewhat like this. But one thing for sure, this focus is mirror image of this focus, and image of focus with respect to any tangent lies on the directrix. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
That's it, proved theoretically, nothing to write. But the finding this equation is a little difficult. Let us rotate this by theta. What is the equation? It takes time, not that easy. Finding the parabola and then finding its focus and finding the locus of that is a little difficult. Whenever I came across this question first time, I liked this because the way of framing is good and conceptual only we can take. So this is 11. So 13 based on just simple formulas only, but do it. Okay, those who have this Pasi right, last 47 years, IIT questions and all book is there, no? Disha or something, Arihan.
Yes, sir.
You look at circles questions, parabola, we don't know about ellipse and hyperbola. At least circles and parabola, you see, the questions are down to earth. Okay, not even the special properties and all so much. Mostly about whether the line is tangent or not, where it is touching, pole, polar, and normal. That only. Okay, you will think a whole matching may be given, and very silly question may be there. Just look at it. We'll understand, especially circles. If you do the IP part, that itself is quite sufficient. By the way, other day, Chandrasekhar and myself are discussing. We are quite shocked to see, except for 5-6 students, others marks in advanced exam recently. A lot of people got 1 mark, 2 marks, 5 marks, 7 marks. This is completely stupid. Even though negative marking is there, I think at least 4 questions or 3 questions are very easy. People can do it and get a reasonable 15 marks. They don't have to get single-digit marks. Some of them are not studying. I think in online situation, we cannot control. Okay, and children are not studying at home. Some people. Okay, now 30. They gave a line parallel to that, another line is tangent even where it is touched. Slope is positive. Okay, this line is 4y minus x plus 3 equal to 0. The point is touching where? Y square equal to 7. Okay, so you can do one way. You can take this point as 80 square comma 280, and the slope equation of tangent is x minus ty plus 80 square equal to 0. Fine, because they're only parallel lines. Take this slope equate, you will get t value. Put it, you will get slope is equal to 1 by t, which is same as first x term next y term, so it is 1 by 4. T equal to 4, and then 80 square comma 280 is a is 7 by 4 into 4 square, and this is 7 by 2 into 4. That is 28 comma 14. Otherwise, you can use at any point if slope of tangent is m, the point of contact is I think a by m square comma to a by m. You can do like that also. Y equal to mx plus c or y equal to mx plus a by m is tangent at a by m square comma to a by m. Can use that, and directly a is 7 by 4 and m is 1 by 4 whole square, and this is 7 by 2 and 1 by 4, which is 28 comma 14. It is very, very important. You have to practice a lot of questions on parabola. Otherwise, you will not be able to remember. There are a lot of things you have to remember. You will not be able to remember. Even there are questions which are directly based on formulas also doesn't matter, because it helps you to remember the formulas.
1 minute. Selection question, can you tell me? First question is, how you enjoyed your holidays? How you enjoyed it?
Okay, everybody finish starting. Okay, what is the answer for 15th question?
A by m.
Is
A by m plus am.
Yes. It is a translated parabola. For y square equal to 4ax, the general tangent is y equal to mx plus a by m. To take y minus k whole square equal to 4a into x minus h, y minus k is equal to m into x minus h plus a by m. Like that, if I take y square equal to 4a into x plus a, the translated is y equal to m into x plus a by m, which is y equal to mx plus am plus a by m. So this should be c. So c is equal to am plus a by m. Okay, so we should not forget when the formulas are known for which curves, what are the conditions under which the formula is applicable. So option A. So those who completed can read 17 and try. Okay, everybody can 15, right? Okay. I think tangents at 2 points, they intersect at 1 point, and we have to find distance to focus to all of them. And those distances are in GP or AP something. To take this as T1, this as T2, you know, this is A T1, T2, comma A into T1 plus T2. What is SP distance? We know x coordinate plus A, which is A plus AT1 square. And SQ distance is what? X coordinate plus A, which is A plus AT square. For the points on the parabola, x coordinate plus A will give you the focal distance. But this is outside the parabola, you have to use normal distance formula. So SR square, if I take this as A comma 0 focus, is A minus A T1 T2 whole square plus 0 minus a into t1 plus t2. 0 minus a into t1 plus t2 whole square. If I take a square common, it is 1 minus t1 t2 whole square and t1 plus t2 whole square. When I expand this, 1 minus 2 t1 t2, t1 square 2t square, t1 square plus 2 t1 t2 plus t2 square. Minus 2 and t2 plus t1 cancel. Others actually can factorize properly. For example, I can combine these two, I'll get 1 plus t1 square. From these two, I can take t2 square common, I'll get 1 plus t1 square. Take that 1 plus t1 square common, we'll get 1 plus t1 square into 1 plus t2 square. We take 1a here is exactly a plus at1 square into a plus at2 square. One of them is sp and one of them is sp. So sp into sp. I think this only they call d1, d2, d3, I think. Or d1, which is d3. PQR. Okay. The SR is d3. So we got SR square equal to SP into SQ. That is d3 square equal to d1 into d2. So d1, d3 in the middle and d2 are in G. Okay, so only two things you have to know for doing this question. One thing is the point of intersection of tangents at t1 and t2 is a t1 t2 comma a into t1 plus t2. Another thing is focal distance of any point is x coordinate plus a. After just try to see what. I think there is a property that this angle and this angle are same. That is, these two are similar triangles. But these two angles are not equal. I think this is alpha alpha. If this is beta, and if this is gamma, this is gamma. There is a way to prove it, I think. That is, you take from an external point two tangents. In a circle, from an external point, lengths of tangents are equal, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In parabola or ellipse or hyperbola, they are not equal. And we don't have any formula for that length also. They are not like root S1. But this one, how much it subtends at focus? This one also will subtend same angle at focus. That is also one property is there. And in fact, if you can prove these are similar triangles and that angle thought, this is actually the similar triangles ratio. That what is there? This by this means B opposite to beta, opposite to gamma. Then you will get this by this. Okay. I think first I can prove this, and using this I can prove they are similar triangles, but only ratio of the sides is not enough. I have to prove included angles are equal. Of course, I can just find this slope, this slope, this slope, and say angle between these two, angle between these two, between the angles. But can I say from the method? Okay, sometime we'll spend time on proving this. That is, how these triangles are equal and how these two are similar triangles. Okay, we'll discuss 19th question and we'll stop. Try this 19th question. In parabola mains material total, how many questions are there? Anybody knows?
Around 109 or something.
Okay.
104 plus 13.
Okay. Who has tried maximum number of questions? Anybody tried beyond 60 here? Listen, up to where you tried? From how many days I am not giving any specific homework in parabola, and I am telling you just try the questions. I think parabola IP first exercise we completed long time back, at least 1 week back. Am I correct or not?
Today I'll complete.
From 1 week, if I am not giving homework, every day you try 10 questions, you would have tried 70 questions. I'm not asking anything, unreasonable. Okay. And now, even room number 9 people doesn't have too many classes. I think it's managed to some extent. Per day 10 questions, even that much if people are not trying. And last exam only I said you should complete parabola up to 40. Am I correct or not? And after that, at least 3 days passed. Hemant Karthikeya, up to which question you tried in mains parabola?
Sir, it up to 54, sir.
Good. Priharsha?
Sir, 60.
That's good. Sachin, up to where you tried?
Sir, 60, sir.
Okay. Udayalakshmi, are you there in the class?
Yes, sir.
Up to where you tried in parabola mains?
Sir, 30.
Okay. Samskriti Raut, up to where you tried?
Sir, 40, sir.
Okay. Snigdha, up to where you tried?
Sir, 46 or 47 somewhere.
Okay. Yashashwini, up to where you tried?
54.
Meghavani, up to where you tried?
Sir, 40.
By tomorrow, everybody should try at least up to 60. It's a must. From many days, I am giving this. Okay, 19th one. Y is equal to x minus 11 into cos theta minus cos 3 theta. Whatever theta you take, it is always normal to a parabola. They are asking which one. Okay. Y is equal to x cos theta minus 11 cos theta, and cos 3 theta formula is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. That is y equal to cos theta into x minus 11 4 cos cube theta minus 11 plus 3 is minus 8 cos theta. I think it almost look like y equal to mx minus am cube minus 2am. Am I correct? Does it look like that or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so straight away you can tell m is cos theta and a is 4. So whatever theta you take, it is always normal to a parabola, which is y square equal to 4ax. Put a equal to 4, it is y square equal to 16. There is nothing special about cos 3 theta or something. It just happened to be in the form of y equal to mx minus am cube minus 2am. Okay, I can take class for a little more, 5-10 minutes. But it's a waste. How much are I teach? If you don't practice, it's all waste. So let me just teach regular 1 hour. So you can do, we'll do it. We are done. Thank you very much.